Hey, what's up, lightboltjoe here. Today we're going to discuss the Netflix original 2023 film produced by Happy Madison, The Outlaws. This stars Adam Devine. You have Nina Dobrev, Pierce Brosnan actually plays her daughter in this. Blake Anderson is in this as Adam's character's cousin. And I'm watching this and I'm like, bro, I miss Workaholics so much. And then it got me mad because Paramount canceled the Workaholics meeting like 2 weeks before they started filming or something like that. And it was just idiots, idiots. Why they canceled that? It's repugnant. That's the best word for it. But it was great seeing the two of them together, and we're just missing our Durs, and would have been a nice threesome get together reunion. But anyway, this is an hour and a half, as all movies should be. Perfectly paced. We have beginning, middle, and end. We have our three different acts. We have our the introduction of characters, bringing into the main point of the story of what we're going to do in regards to robbing the banks and saving Nina's character and defeating the boss lady at the end, and then having the wedding celebration. It's just a pure week time period of perfectly executed time. I have no complaints about this film. This is a very entertaining film where the future in-laws are outlaws, and they are bank robbers, notorious bank robbers called the Ghost Bandits. And so what happens when you inadvertently, as Adam Devine's character is the bank manager of this particular bank, what happens when you inadvertently tell them exactly the coding for your safe, for the vault in your bank, and then they rob the bank, and then the HBIC boss lady of theirs gets word that they're back in town after stealing her money and blowing her off all these years later. What happens when there's that rivalry? What happens when the debt is owed? What happens when there's just absolute chaos from bank to bank to bank within the 100-mile radius? So they did some scenes which I've never seen before. I've never seen a vegan bakery fight scene before. Absolutely incredible. Massive vegan bakery. Jackie Sandler's character is the owner of the vegan bakery, which is great. And then one of her youngest daughter, whose name I don't remember, plays Adam's niece in this, something like that. And it's great seeing Sandler clan within regards to a Happy Madison production, even if all four of them aren't in it, which it's just still great. It's keep it in the family. I love it. I absolutely love it. I will always love any Happy Madison produced project. It's just great. It feels like your family. It's great. And that was what was cool about this. They're fighting in the bakery. There's a lot of blood and action sequences, but it's hysterical how everything is done and how quick everything is done. There's a whole driving through the cemetery scene, which I've never seen before, in regards to taking an armored vehicle, just going in a straight line, plowing through every single gravestone along the way. And it's just a matter of how in the hell did they do that? I'm watching this and I'm like, all right, some stuff is obviously green screen, some stuff is obviously CGI'd, but there's certain things where you can't really fake in regards to the authenticity. When you flip a car, there's a certain way of the momentum where it hits the ground again and it wiggles a bit. And it's just, I don't know, there's something about it where you can tell in regards to like 70s, 80s, 90s car flipping kind of things in regards to film, like actually on film, you could see that realism to it, and it's hard to kind of replicate that within CGI. When you see a car flip, you know it's CGI, but like having that jiggle at the end, I don't know how else to explain it. The way that it's done in this film, it looked like it was an actual car flip. It looked like it was actual like prop tombstones being plowed into each other, cascade of stone thrown everywhere. It looked authentic. I really want to know how they filmed that. So I'm looking at this from a technical standpoint, but I'm looking at this from this surprised me standpoint. It was a different type of heisting film because it was a matter of I need to save my fiance from the boss of my future in-laws who are horrible bank robbers. It's different. It was very different. What would you do for love? Kind of a different kind of a thing, but it was funny and it had heart and it was very action packed and it was very practical. And it's the pop culture references as well. Just having Adam dress up as Shrek robbing a bank was just absolutely hysterical. Having him stop the robbery to give CPR to a giant Pacific Islander man who looks like Maui in Moana and specifically referenced as that. It just worked so well. I'm embarrassed that it took me so long to watch this, but we're going through our Netflix list. That's the point of these multiple months of marathoning, is to go through our Netflix list. So this was on our list. We checked it off. I will definitely be recommending this film because it's exactly what a movie should be. Quick, held my attention. I did not pause it once. I did not have to feign a bathroom break. I it's hard for me to stay still for that long to then just focus completely on one thing. And this film did this. Very interesting. I want to see more projects like this. On to the next review. Mahalo.